Hello and welcome back to the Hornby Magazine workshop. We're joined today by Cav and Alex from Cavalex Models and their latest samples of the Class 56s for double O gauge. So we can take a close look at these models, catch up on the latest development and see what's next for this fantastic looking double O gauge model. So thank you for joining us today, Cav, here in the workshop, and the 56s are looking really good so far.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah.
So these have also been a bit of a labour of both of you to develop these models, haven't they?
They have, yeah.
So how far along are they now in the development process?
They're very far along. We're just about to get the final production run actually underway. All the files are in place for the sound. We just need to press the button, really.
Fantastic. So have there been any changes since when the last time we saw samples of these was the Worley National Model Railway exhibition in November? Has there been much change since then?
Not a lot. The only change we've made is to the front end horn grills. We've made a little bit of a refinement there. We weren't happy with how they were originally. We've changed the way they're going to be made, and they should come out looking a lot better. And we've also changed the etch on the side grill to make the side frame around the grill a little bit finer, more like the real thing.
Because there's a lot of separate parts in this model as well, man.
There's a lot of separate parts here. Just on the bogies alone, there's over 36 individually fitted detail parts on each bogie. So you're talking just detail parts, 72 per loco.
Yeah, I did notice as well with 56049 in the Cavalex rail frame livery as well that your tooling allows you to do the different cab fronts as well.
It does, yeah. It was an important thing from the beginning that we built into the design that we could produce pretty much every 56 that was ever made, barring the recent ones with the cutaway button beams, which is a further cab design in its own right. But yeah, we've tried to really be able to create any loco that we can from the whole class, and obviously interchangeable ends is a must for that.
So in your first batch then, also we've got examples here which pretty much span the entire lifetime of the 56, but can you just run us through what the different liveries are that are planned for the first batch?
We've got a BR Blue, which is currently represented by 008 there. And we've got Colas for the modern guys. We've got DCR for the modern guys as well. For some of the other guys, we've got the large logo. We've got triple grey. We're also doing the original rail fare and the rear stripe rail fare as well.
Okay. I noticed that the large logo one as well is the fully embellished Tinsley livery. It is.
We're doing two versions of the large logo actually. We're doing the fully embellished Tinsley, and we're also doing the later crew built ones with the white body side grills as well.
Fantastic. In terms of specification, what can people actually expect from the model in specification?
The locomotive is filled with all of the latest tech. So we basically approach this with the mindset of the internals of this loco needs to support everything that's currently available on the model railway market. So we've got directional lighting, we've got independently controlled lighting, cab lighting, independent powered fans. We have on the sound fitted models, we have the flange squeal, all that kind of thing. So it's a full suite, power banks, with a lot.
And we noticed that obviously with a fair train behind 56008 on here, that there's also plenty of force capacity from the, I presume it's a 5-pole motor at the centre.
Yeah, it's a 5-pole motor, a double flywheel. Drives 4 of the wheels. The middle wheel on each bogie is a floating axle to make sure that it's got good rolled holding. So any rough track, it will ride over it because the middle axle is sprung and allows it to move around.
So what was it that made you choose the 56 as your first powered loco?
Well, there's 2 reasons really. I mean, the 56 has been a staple for myself in my childhood and in Alex Reed's childhood. I come from Chesterfield, and we saw them on the HAAs, on steel workers through Chesterfield every day of the week. Alex used to travel around the country looking at them on the MGRs and that kind of thing. So from a personal level, it's a loco that we both have a history with. And as far as with the rest of our stock that we've produced so far, it goes with every one of our wagons, so it was an obvious choice really. It goes with the HEAs, it goes with the TEAs, it goes with the steel traffic, with the stone traffic as well, out of Mount Sorrel. It was a no-brainer really for us.
Yeah. So you've got quite a nice collection of wagons, like you say, obviously the HEAs, which these are all fully individually numbered as well, all 36.
They are, yeah, that's the 36 rig, all individually numbered, all decorated as per the original wagon that that the number represents, in the details as well. You know, even down to the axle box covers and whatever. They're a different axle box cover depending on what wagon it was.
And that level of detail, that's from what we can see from your model, it seems to be a really important part of your business plan.
It is, absolutely. It's our ethos. You know, we're here to produce the best models that we can possibly produce with the manufacturing process that's currently available, and obviously as they develop over time in China, as they develop with the innovations that we're pushing forward in design and whatever, and communicating with the factory. You know, we're trying to push it to the limits of what we can produce. You know, it's not for everyone, but it's for the people who want the best detailed, most accurate models.
So, and you're offering both DCC ready and sound fit versions. Can you tell us a little bit about the sound project for these as well?
Yeah, the sound project for this was a custom recorded file by ESU. They went down to Shrewsbury and we recorded 56105. And they've taken the files away and produced a file that's based on the way the locomotive actually runs and drives. And we've spoken to a 56 driver and he's given his input on how it works, when the fans kick in, that kind of thing, and we've incorporated that into the file.
Fantastic. And so you mentioned earlier that you've got the powered roof fans. Are they controlled by the sound decoder as well?
They are, yeah. If you've just got a DCC fitted loco, you can control the fans on functions. If you've got the full fat sound version, they'll be controlled by the actual sound file. So depending on how you drive the loco, whether you put it under heavy load and whatever, we'll kick the fans in, and they're both independent as well. So one fan will kick in, and then if you're giving it even higher notches, the other fan will kick in, and it'll be simulating actually cooling the engine down.
That sounds really clever. Yeah. So looking forward to testing that out.
Fantastic.
So recently the 56s have been a hot topic in the big railway.
They have, yeah.
We've just seen GBRF run its rail tour finally, because it's postponed a couple of times to say farewell to its 56s before they could get converted into Class 69s.
Yes.
I believe you've got an exciting new addition to your 56.
We have indeed, yes. Due to the popularity of that rail tour, and the reception on social media, and and memorabilia and whatever's gone through the roof on that particular tour. So we've spoken to GBRF, and we're now in the position to recreate that farewell tour in model form. So we're releasing it as a twin pack, so you can buy both locomotives in one pack as a commemorative final rail tour memorabilia box.
Fantastic. It was 56098 in large logo.
It was, yeah.
It was 081 in large.
That's correct. That's correct, yeah.
Yeah, has that got all the features to replicate as they were on the rail tour as well?
It'll be exactly as they were on the rail tour, yeah. The blue loco will have the Class 60 buffers, and they'll be all the sound fitted, so they'll have all the bells and whistles.
Fantastic, yeah. I think GBRF did a stunning job of repainting those
two
logos.
They did.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Absolutely.
Fantastic. So are they coming with the main production run?
They'll be in with the main production run, yep.
And so, which leads us on to the most important question everyone will be wanting to know at home is, how soon can I buy one of these, and how much are they going to cost?
They are available to pre-order now from any of our retail stockists. The prices is 18995 for the DCC ready version. And for the sound version, we're looking at approximately £100 more, but we need to finalise that price once the factory have got back to us with prices for the custom speaker setup and that sort of thing.
Excellent. And then in terms of arrival into the country, are you expecting later this year?
We're expecting April, May, maybe June.
Fantastic. Well, I can't wait to get my hands on one.
Me neither.
It sounds like I'm in a queue then. But thank you very much for joining us today.
Not a problem.
Thank you for taking us through the features of the Class 56, and also great to hear that you're doing the GBRF pair as well.
Yeah.
And to everyone at home, thank you for joining us to watch this latest video, and hope to see you next time.
Thank you very much.